Story 1. The Kelly Hopkinsville Encounter, 1955. Background. On the night of August 21, 1955, in a rural farmhouse in Kelly, Kentucky, a group of approximately 11 people gathered for a late-night gathering. Among them were the Sutton family, who owned the farmhouse, and several friends. The area was already steeped in local legends about strange happenings, making the group's subsequent encounter all the more unsettling. The encounter. The evening started off uneventfully, with the group enjoying a typical evening of socializing. However, their night took a bizarre turn when they began to notice unusual lights in the sky. The lights, described as glowing orbs, caught the attention of the group, prompting them to investigate. As the lights descended, the group claimed to see strange creatures approaching the house. Small, humanoid figures with long arms, claw-like hands, and large, glowing eyes. The creatures were reportedly about 3 to 4 feet tall and had a metallic sheen to their skin. Panic ensued as the beings approached the farmhouse, tapping on windows and trying to gain entry. In a desperate attempt to defend themselves, the group armed themselves with firearms and fired shots at the creatures. Remarkably, the bullets seemed to have no effect. The beings reportedly vanished or simply continued their attempts to enter the house without any apparent injuries. The terror continued for hours, with the creatures reportedly lurking outside and making strange noises. Aftermath. After what felt like an eternity, the group finally fled the farmhouse, driving to a nearby police station to report the encounter. Upon investigation, police found no physical evidence of the creatures or their presence, but they documented the report. The police later concluded that the witnesses were likely under the influence of alcohol or had misidentified a known animal, despite the sheer number of witnesses and the consistency of their accounts. The Kelly Hopkinsville encounter has since become a cornerstone of UFO lore, inspiring numerous documentaries, books, and academic studies. It has led to discussions about the psychological and sociocultural aspects of UFO sightings and the potential impact of mass hysteria. The incident continues to spark debates about the nature of extraterrestrial life and the possibility of close encounters with beings from beyond our planet. Story 2. The Westall UFO Incident, 1966. Background. On April 6, 1966, during the height of the UFO craze, over 200 students and teachers at Westall High School in Melbourne, Australia, experienced a significant sighting. The school, located in a suburban area, was known for its diverse student body and innovative educational programs. On that day, the weather was clear and classes were proceeding normally when the encounter began. The encounter. Around 11 a.m., students and staff observed a silver, saucer-shaped object hovering in the sky above the school grounds. Witnesses described the object as approximately the size of a family car and reported that it moved erratically, darting across the sky and then hovering again. Some students recalled seeing 3 additional objects accompanying the main craft. Curious students and teachers rushed outside to observe the phenomenon. As the object hovered, they reported feeling an overwhelming sense of awe and fear. The sighting lasted about 15 to 20 minutes, during which the object made sharp movements before ascending rapidly and disappearing from view. Aftermath. The incident gained significant attention, but local authorities, including the police and military, dismissed it as a mere weather balloon. Students were reportedly told by school officials to keep quiet about what they had seen. This led to widespread speculation about the incident, creating the conspiracy of silence among the witnesses. Over the years, many of those who witnessed the event have come forward to share their experiences, often expressing frustration over the dismissal of their claims. Documentaries and interviews with witnesses have surfaced, revealing the deep impact the event had on their lives. The Westall incident is often referenced in discussions about mass sightings and the psychological effects of UFO encounters. Despite attempts to uncover the truth, the Westall UFO incident remains a mystery. Researchers and enthusiasts continue to investigate, and it has been the subject of various media portrayals, exploring themes of government cover-ups and the impact of unexplained phenomena on societal beliefs. Story 3. The Rendlesham Forest Incident, 1980. Background. The Rendlesham Forest Incident, often dubbed Britain's Roswell, occurred over several nights from December 26 to 28, 1980, near two U.S. Air Force bases, RAF Bentwaters and RAF Woodbridge, in Suffolk, England. The bases were home to the U.S. military during the Cold War, and the area was known for its strategic importance. The encounter. On the first night, two airmen, John Burroughs and Jim Peniston, were dispatched to investigate reports of strange lights in the forest. They entered the woods and soon spotted a triangular craft with strange symbols on its surface, emitting a bright light. Burroughs described the craft as being about 3 meters across and hovering about a meter above the ground. As the airmen approached the craft, they reported feeling a strange energy field and hearing a low-frequency hum. Peniston later claimed to have touched the craft, describing it as warm and solid, yet inexplicably otherworldly. The two airmen stayed near the craft for several minutes before it suddenly ascended into the sky, disappearing in a flash. The following night saw further sightings and strange phenomena, including reports of bright lights in the sky and unusual animal behavior. Another group of servicemen also witnessed the lights and reported experiencing electronic interference with their equipment. Aftermath. The Rendlesham Forest incident gained significant media attention, leading to investigations by both military authorities and UFO researchers. The U.S. military's official explanation suggested the lights were due to a lighthouse and nearby flares. However, many witnesses have contested this explanation, asserting the lights they saw were unlike anything they had encountered before. The incident has since become one of the most documented and analyzed UFO sightings in history. Various documentaries, books, and conferences have been dedicated to exploring the event, with many of the original witnesses continuing to advocate for the validity of their experiences. The Rendlesham incident raises questions about the nature of extraterrestrial encounters, military secrecy, and the broader implications of unidentified aerial phenomena. The witnesses reported feeling a strange energy in the air, and one airman claimed to have touched the craft, describing it as warm and emitting a strange hum. The following nights involved further sightings of the craft and unexplained phenomena, including unusual animal behavior and bizarre electrical interference with their equipment. Despite official investigations, including by the U.S. military and British authorities, the incident remains unexplained. Many of those involved have maintained their accounts over the years, leading to a wealth of theories about what truly occurred in Rendlesham Forest.